What's up, everybody? What's up? We're about to talk about the fun show. Jeff, request to join, and it should just let you in. Let's see.
That's
Hello?
funny. You can see half of me.
That's all we need. We only need half.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's funny. Why does it it cuts off my head? What in the world? I'm using like silver bars here to prop this up as it is. I can't really get any lower. Let me you see my Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all.
Oh, no.
Pokemon.
Nice.
All right. Let me just there we go. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. But you can't see me. Yeah, for some reason my regular account can't go live.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a follower limit or something. No, we don't grade coins. That's what NGC and PCGS does. But we can look at them for you if you want. All right. I guess I don't need the silver bars anymore, huh? All right, that works. I'm on my poker chairs.
I just need my other folks. There we
I
go.
thought you'd be at the beach or something.
At the beach?
Yeah. I don't know, the last post you just did was at the beach. I guess that was from earlier.
Yeah, it was from a couple days ago.
Hey, hey.
All right, we got what, three?
3 out of 6. 3 out of 5.
How's everyone doing?
Good. Let's see here.
Yeah, send a picture through Messenger. We'll be at the fun show. We can definitely tell you if it's worth getting it graded. Obviously, grading fees are, 30 to 50 bucks depending on what you have. If you want to wait 3 to 6 months for your product, but we can definitely help you out if you have questions. Low fashions. Can you guys hear me
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
I've never used these things for this before, so
They're working great.
I literally just use them to cancel out children on airplanes. When I say children, I mean like my kids.
Your children. Yeah.
all three of them. How are you guys doing? Do we know if the others are coming in?
Josh is for sure. Let's see here. Maybe I can.
Trying to pull them up.
Do you know his username on Instagram? I can try to invite him from here.
Well, that's a good way to.
Redbeard.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I already got Redbeard invited. I still have to learn everybody's names.
That's all right. I'm Dean. It's
Dean,
easy.
right?
Yeah.
Which Dean? Have we met before?
I think maybe in passing. I'm probably relatively new on the scene, and
Okay.
us ancient guys are, not as well known, or I would guess, usually back off into the corner.
Yeah, same with the shipwreck guys, to be honest.
That's that is
We're
true.
on the come up, though.
That's right. Right.
That is true. I mean, especially now that we're doing I've been trying to put together like the Instagram,
Yeah.
Group
Absolutely.
through the fun shows, just because it's a local fun show for us. So now I think there's like 6 booths, 10 dealers, which is pretty crazy. You see that he's
That is
asking
crazy.
how to join, Isaac? I don't know if you got that message too.
Yeah, I
But
did see it. What's it called?
Boom.
He just has to join the live, which you have to go to the premiere page and then it'll say at the
There
bottom of the
we
screen,
go.
oh, there's
There we
Redbeard.
go.
Okay, we're
A man with a better beard than I. He's the only reason I grow the mustache. I gotta win. I gotta win somewhere.
Yeah.
Good to see
I'm
you,
catching
Josh.
up too. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm 45 years in. It's not growing like I want it to, but
We'll catch
That's
up
funny.
eventually, man.
Well, you have no choice, Isaac. Otherwise, you'll be the oddball out
Yeah,
between Cody and I.
it's part of the marketing of Premier Rare Coins. I have to have a big red beard.
I guess so, man.
Oh.
Are you gonna have to paint it though? I think to be red,
We,
right?
weirdly enough, my facial hair is red. I don't know where that came from, but I do. When I'm like 40, I'll have a big red beard.
Wow, thanks for that. Why
Yeah,
not
I
just
know.
like 32?
I'm
So nobody has to ask if the
when I'm
curtains
old and
match the
frail like you
drapes at this point.
guys.
That's hilarious. Did we find our? Can we
Yeah,
find
where's
our fifth person?
Josh?
Did we find our straggler?
It should
Um,
it should say Josh at the bottom right hand corner. Request to join. Uh,
is the other one Josh too? Do we
yep,
got two
yep,
Joshes?
yep. He's Benevento.
This is not going to be confusing at all.
No.
Well, we'll just call him Redbeard.
That's perfect.
Pirate Man. Yeah.
All right, other Josh, I sent you an invite.
I'm just amazed we could do it. What's it called? We could get 4 of us on here. I didn't know that you
Yeah.
could do that. That's pretty neat.
Me either. So we're about to test the limits of Instagram.
Yeah, it's 5 of a possibility.
Drum roll, please.
They're trying to get into the live podcast area, I guess. But it is super convenient, Everyone has a Meta account. You can log into these. I don't know how it all works though. Is this live on Facebook too, or is it just like an Instagram thing?
I don't know. Or do you have to share it across? I don't know. Interesting.
I did
So
not
what's on the-
get a request to join. You see no invites. Oh no. It might be locked at 4.
Uh-oh.
I've sent a handful.
Well,
Guess we're gonna have to
I can't.
draw straws. One of us doesn't get to be here.
do you want to message Josh while we're figuring this out, and that way you can contribute?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, he's saying he thinks 4 may be the limit.
Bummer.
Oh wait, I just got the request. I accepted it, so we'll see if that lets you hop in.
I'm trying to Google what's the limit. Up to 4 people can live stream on Instagram.
Bummer. Okay. All right. Well, Josh, feel free to message in. Sorry about that. I had no idea. But yeah, please contribute because obviously we're interested. Well, I can start it off for a premiere if you want to. I thought we have a great group of 4 experts, 5, one on type, that know coins from all over. It's very unique and rare to kind of get the 4 families together and talk about coins and what we plan on doing. But fun is a very special event, one that I haven't been to, one that Josh hasn't been to. So we're very excited. And maybe we go around the room and introduce ourselves. I'm Dean Kinzer, President Kinzer Coins, ancient coin dealer and podcaster, and love ancient coins and love coins in general. And that's why I think stuff like this is important to kind of connect all the dots. You want to go ahead, Isaac?
Yeah, sure. I'm Isaac. I'm sort of the new guy over here at PRC. I've been working with Jeff like a year and a half now, doing the social media, the marketing, and the live streaming side. This is actually also going to be my first fun show. But I mean, Jeff will talk a little bit in just a second. They've been going to coin shows for the past 10 years now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty nuts.
I've got a whole probably
Yeah, show it,
30,
Isaac. Yeah, yeah,
40, 30, 40
yeah.
different badges from all the different coin shows that we've been to over the past 10 years. So,
It's pretty nuts. Yeah. So I mean, I'm Jeff. I'm the founder of Premier Rare Coins and owner. We turned 10 years old next year in July. I've been going to coin shows a little bit before we started Premier Rare Coins. But as Premier Rare Coins, this would be, I would say, we're going on our 9th year, 10th year going to fun shows. So I would say somewhere around like 18 to 20 fun shows for us, which is pretty wild. And it's
Wow.
also local for us. We're in Palm Beach. Orlando's 2.5 hours north, so it's pretty simple.
Yeah. And Josh?
Well, I think some of you guys know me. I'm Josh, also Captain Redbeard. This will be my, I think, 4th fun show, but my first one actually setting up. So I'll be set up with the Premier Corn guys. We'll be sharing booth. We'll be having a blast.
Nice.
Bringing a ton of stuff. So really cool treasures. And branching out from just coins, my business partner, Sean Rich with Tortuga Trading, he's bringing a bunch of flintlocks, swords, bunch of other cool treasures. And we're kind of testing the waters. And if it ends up turning out that people really eat that stuff up, we're going to get an even bigger booth and bring a ton of stuff. So we're looking forward to it. I'm coming across country. I'm out of San Diego. So I'll be there on Tuesday, and we'll be ready to rock and roll on Thursday for everybody to see all the cool treasures we got.
That's right.
Which
I know we got. Go ahead.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, when Redbird says sharing a booth, he means we have 6 booths in the entryway of the fun show, where he and I and a handful of other really popular Instagram dealers will be sharing 4 corner booths and 2 regular booths to display the amount of craziness that we are all bringing to the table. And when he says bigger booth bringing, I've actually seen Redbeard and Sean Rich's booth in the Long Beach show, and I will tell you, if they actually decide to truck that down, because I don't know how they may need a FedEx plane to bring all that stuff, but like, holy moly. I mean, it's probably the most interactive and coolest display you could imagine. Like, and I'm not talking just like coin shows. Like, I've been to the Palm Beach art and jewelry shows. We've been to antique shows all around the world. And like, there's never been a walk-through booth. So not a like walk up to, I'm talking about walk through booth that they have of the amount of stuff that like, it's just, I mean, it's insane. It's incredible. So
yeah,
he's being humble.
When we did that, we brought about $3 million worth of stuff and just set up all the coolest, like nothing was reproductions. Everything was real. The actual movie props that were real items from Pirates of the Caribbean. And then all this shipwreck stuff that, spanning all these different wrecks, and then all the weapons and the cannons, and we had fake skeletons dressed up like pirates. So we're hoping to bring that to the fun show. This is the perfect place. Can't get to a better show for that. So
no,
looking forward to it.
yeah, absolutely. Real quick from JLB Coins, the other Josh says, besides numismatics and history, he's a professional opera singer and enjoys sharing his love of music and coins around the world.
Yeah. And Josh is also a Grammy-winning opera singer, if you didn't know. What's it called? So we're real proud of him. Yeah, he's been a numismatist for as long as he's been alive, and just knows fantastic ancient coins and really all coins. He's got a leg up on me on that, but yeah, definitely. So
incredible.
you guys are saying that you guys are at the entrance? Are you guys like the gauntlet you have to go through as you're coming in?
So we're not the gauntlet. Unfortunately, that's taken over by like Heritage and the main sponsors for like the fun show and stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, the fun show kind of rules on like a point system. So how long have you been going there? How early did you pay for the next show? How much advertisement do you do in it? Gives you like a point system that determines how close you get to be to the entrance or where you like to pick your booth. So I don't know if you have if you're pulling it up, Isaac.
I am.
He's our Jamie when it comes to Joe Rogan podcast experience. So, I want to say like just a couple avenues back from the main entrance, which is really cool because they're, giving the a chance for smaller dealers, newer dealers, and stuff like that, to be able to join us and get a solid good section. So you want to point it out to us?
Yeah, so this is the convention floor. It's massive. I am a little worried about getting lost in here, but this is where you would enter, and this is like the heritage auction spot and all those guys, and then we are up here in this kind of area.
All
Which is
right.
also great because we're a center walk through, if I'm not mistaken, from the U.S. coin or the United States Mint as well. So
Yeah, and
Yeah,
um,
sort
that
of
nice
right on this.
split, right? We're kind of like you got the U.S. stuff on one side and world on the other. We're like right in the middle.
which is perfect. So, and the more people that want to ever join us and join up on this adventure, the amount of content that's going to come out of this is going to be crazy. And the more people we get, the sooner we get our booth spot, the more we'll be able to move our sections closer and closer and be able to compete with the heritages and other big businesses. So we do take up a large corner somewhere in the front or to where we desire,
Gotcha.
at arguably the second largest coin show on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
first main one. The first main one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. And then, so 6 tables. Is there anything special that the audience would be interested in, and maybe a surprise or something that they should look forward to when they come there?
I think we're gonna have probably the best spread between all of our tables of Spanish colonial material, both shipwreck and land finds and stuff. I mean, the gold and silver we're gonna have there is gonna pretty much rival, right? Yeah, it's pretty much gonna out anybody. So we'll have a lot of really cool stuff. Jeff's got some really nice gold that he's gonna be busting out. I'm gonna have a ton of stuff as well, and it's just gonna be you're gonna probably end up spending half an hour just looking at our booth. The whole island, you're just gonna get sucked into a whirlpool of treasure. So
Yeah, and that's
That's
our goal.
interesting.
And not only to have a whole bunch of cool stuff, but to also be friendly and make content. We want everyone to come over to hang out. To not only buy things, but to sell us things. And to just keep an eye out. One cool thing that I'm excited to showcase at the fun show that we have this year is we actually bought a 45-pound copper bar that was found in the Keys at the Etosha shipwreck. And we had one of our friends, Anton from Precious Metals, literally melt it down into like little copper rounds. And then they
Uh-huh.
were hand struck by MK, who's also in California, in Beverly Hills. And MK is a really big art bar collector. So we literally did a collab with him in making, which arguably might be the only pure copper slash remake of Etosha coins, which is pretty crazy. Because most of the silver remakes and stuff you find are like shavings of either Etosha or 1715 fleet. So you really don't know what you're getting. While this is 100% copper Etosha. And there's only like, I think like 92 of them that we were able to make because surprisingly enough, melting copper that was under the ocean, and keeping it 100% authentic to the metal that was found, and then turning that into planchettes and then striking those is an astronomically difficult process that broke 2 castings. Is that right, Isaac?
I think so.
Um,
Yeah, we had
yeah,
a. It was supposed. They were supposed to be like thinner, and then that die broke, and then we had a like a ridged
you know,
edge collar too that we had a handful of them struck with. That one also broke. So we only have like 3 or 4 that are actually what we originally were hoping for.
Wow.
So, I mean, out of a 45-pound bar, we were only able to make, in total, less than 200 actual stamped pieces, 90 with the original beautiful, designs and nice pieces. So, those are pretty cool. We posted about them a couple of times, but this will be the first show that we get to like have them out.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So, and then, Kinzer coins. So if you, Isaac, if you keep your eye open, I forget which table we're at. So Josh, if you're still there, I forget which table. If you bring up the map again, um, we can show you where we're at, which would be a little comical. I actually was going to come out with a joke or something and say like, "Hey, is it true the ancient coin guys get a hobo suit and a burning trash can to keep warm way out in the corner there. But anyway, I think we're center left,
One.
but go left.
He
I
says
think
I
it's,
will
153.
yeah, 153.
I
Okay.
will say they usually put the world section in like an awkward place, but they do put you guys all
Right
together.
here. This is the foreign and ancient section. You guys are right down here.
At least you're
So
by
while
the
you guys
food
are in the center, if you don't mind, maybe put up like a little placard, Kinzer coins, and then maybe we
that
like
way.
breadcrumbs or something.
We'll get one of those pillars for all the people that didn't join us and put little arrows that just point, 30 feet that way, 83 feet that way.
Maybe if we want to communicate, I can get a smoke ring, or something.
Get you some glow
But
sticks and
yeah,
walkie-talkies.
it's our first time there, so we don't know
True.
anything, and we're just trying to get a little bit of presence. But it really for us, in terms, it's really great to actually just get to press the flesh and say hi to a bunch of the people that we don't normally get to see. Josh and I aren't like at every show every time. We try to be strategic. Both of us are in the center of the country, whereas you guys are in the east and west coast. So the number of international coin shows that come through Springfield, Missouri is been less than it has been in the last few years, but it's getting up there. But so to travel back and forth a little complex, but yeah, we're just excited to get to meet Josh and all of you guys, because we've not gotten the opportunity to meet. The shows that we've done have been either in Chicago or in New York. And so we haven't crossed paths, but I'm really excited to get to meet you guys. You guys are really kind of on the cutting edge of the stuff that we like to do. So anytime we get a chance to work with you guys is awesome.
Yeah, and next coin show, I hope you join us with our booth. They do have a winter show that happens, I believe, in like July, I want to say. And I mean, it's about half the size of this, which is still compatible to pretty much every other show in
That's
America.
right.
And really good. And I love Orlando because it's the easiest airport to travel into. It's the cheapest airport to travel
Yeah.
into.
Oh, yeah.
And like, there's no other coin show that I can think of where like you have an unlimited amount of options for hotels, food, and flights. So like it's one of the cheapest to get to. They have 2 shows a year that are around the same time every year, and it's just, I mean, it's gigantic. We're lucky that this is our home show. But I
Yeah.
mean, I always recommend. I always recommend to everybody, like if there's one show to get a booth at, it's the A&A, then the fun show.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, speaking of A&A, just for funsies, are you guys planning on coming?
Yeah. So I mean, we do the A&A, and we do both A&As every
Okay. All
year,
right. So the Oklahoma City one you're planning on attending?
and the Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to check because I had heard that there was some people that were not excited about going to Oklahoma City, which is surprising because it's down the street for me, so I'm very happy about that. But I was just curious to make sure you guys were coming.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, anything other than what is it, Oakmont or Rosemont? Uh, um, uh, where is that?
The
Chicago?
Horizon, the old center.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean other than
Uh,
Schaumburg?
Yeah, Schaumburg. I mean, both of them. We call it the Scumberg, but just for the amount of people that get robbed out there. It's always funny because the signs as you walk in are "You're gonna get robbed less here" than the other show. I'm like, did you just put that on a sign to advertise? So. I mean, me personally, like I love to travel. The whole point for me for coin shows is to like go to a new town, meet the new local people that have questions. To be able to travel as a company expense and see new stuff. So going to one place every year for 8 years I mean, the fun shows weren't always in Orlando. When I first started in the business, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember the shootout that happened at the airport in Fort Lauderdale, but that was during a fun show. We were locked in to the Boris floor at the convention center during that whole experience. We used to have them in Tampa, Miami. So I mean, it's just after all the craziness happened and all of that, it was just so much cheaper to sign a long-term contract in Orlando, and they kind of got stuck there.
Oh well,
But
hey, I mean it's like you say, it's a perfect place for it.
It is for traveling,
Yeah.
and to get
Yeah, for
to, so
sure.
that is pretty convenient. But so for the A&A purpose, I love the fact that they're moving them around. I love the fact that I'm
Yeah.
going to meet
Yeah.
people from Oklahoma. I'm going to meet my customers that I have in Oklahoma,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I get to visit a place that I've never been to. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd ever naturally go to Oklahoma. So it's pretty cool.
That's right. That's right. So is there a special thing that at this show that we should be looking out for, like an event or something that we should gravitate towards during the course of the week that you guys are familiar with, or is not really just kind of tread through and have fun at the show?
I mean, I would definitely say, I mean, I'll let Isaac answer in a second about like the ribbon cutting and like the events that are high to look for. But as a dealer for me, one of the things that I always say is like start at the first booth, bring some type of marker, and just make sure you walk by every booth and just check it off because like you never know that what'll catch your eye. You never know what you'll see. You never know who you'll spark a conversation with. There's just gonna be so many booths and so much stuff at the fun show that like even if you showed up on Wednesday and left on Saturday, you really don't have enough time to look at it all and to try to understand. And if you're a coin nerd like um, I might niche in one thing, but I love all things. I love to look and find new things. I mean, it's just one of those things. So dealers will, we have stuff that are getting graded all of the time. We have stuff that we brought Wednesday and Thursday to get same day graded that we don't get back till Friday and Saturday. So that's usually my one big tip is don't be like, oh, I've already looked down that row, I'm not going to go again. Like I can't tell you how many times I've walked down the same row and every day I buy something different from this dealer or the dealer next to them. And when they learn what I want, they usually will like recommend me like he just got that or they just got that. So network, meet them all, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say
absolutely.
a big thing that I've run into every time I go to the show is this is like one of the best opportunities to get to interact with dealers from Europe, because I deal with a lot of guys in Spain, and so a lot of them actually make their come out to Florida because it's a pretty close trip, and it's I'm getting to get face-to-face interactions with guys that I only ever deal with over email,
Right.
and you'll get to see this stuff that what's great for Jeff and I are always we scoop up stuff that's raw, stuff that's never been
Yeah.
graded, and is
Yeah.
literally since it was minted, it's never been graded, and so now we get the first chance to have something, you pick it up on Wednesday when we're setting up, get it graded, and have it back by Friday or Saturday, and now you're getting to see that inventory that we just picked up, and I just love getting to see that kind of stuff. There's so much raw material that you're always going to find something new and something that's never shown up on eBay or anywhere else before any auction. So there's no
Right.
comps on it. Which then now you get the excitement built up around, oh, this is a brand new piece. You're only going to get it right here, right now, and it's going to be gone. I know, Jeff, you blow through stuff the first day, and and now we're hunting to find the next piece.
It's nuts. And to touch a little bit about the international people coming in, this is the first coin show of the year every year. So it's the kickoff to all coin shows. Second, I would say one of the most recognized and prestigious international shows is the following week in New York.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyone that I know that's a large time international, I mean, when you go to the New York show, it's against the rules to put American coins in your booth. Like you're not allowed.
Yeah.
So that's how international it is. So like they come down to Florida, they hang out here for a week. Like they're already there. Like it's Sunday,
Yeah, that's
Saturday.
right.
I got buddies that are already there working deals.
Yep.
They'll be there till next Sunday, and then they fly to New York. They do the same thing there. And then the
That's
Berlin show
right.
is at the end of January. So they get a week off, and then boom, it's the World's Fair of Money in Berlin. So, I mean,
Wow.
the first month of January is usually insane when it comes to
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I will say one thing I did just forget. If you do get to go to the fun show, try to get yourself an American Silver Eagle because the bullion coins are usually released during the fun show, and you can actually buy
Really?
them there. Yeah, and if
Wow.
you buy them there and keep the receipt, PCGS or NGC will actually grade it with a fun show release designation, which is super cool as well.
Wow. Thank you for that bit of
So
information. That's really really informative. I wouldn't have known
Yeah.
that. Thank you. Isaac, did you have kind of a like a calendar or a schedule of things that you think are worth checking out?
Yeah. So The whole schedule of events is available on the Fun Show website. You just look up Fun Show 2025 and it'll pop up. But just some of the main things I think will be important. Obviously, we'll have that ribbon cutting. That's at 9:45 on Thursday, and then right after that is like the convention will open, doors swing, and then we're starting to sell coins. I'd
Which
say,
for which for those of you that don't think that's important, keep in mind all of the people that have dealer badges like us, we like Josh said, he's getting there Tuesday to start business, right? So Wednesday when we're setting up, we're like sitting on people putting out coins, like, yo, show me, you know what I'm at. Let me see it. Right. So being at the ribbon cutting 15 minutes early before the doors open is already a day and a half late. So that's a
Yeah,
very important event to make sure you're at.
yeah,
that's
we get
right.
there early. Dealer day, if I'm not wrong, Jeff, is Wednesday, right? That's what.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's when we'll all be there setting up our booths and making deals amongst ourselves before those doors open. Um, so, yeah, this
But
should be fun.
I will say that come first thing Thursday morning, we're gonna have a lot of good inventory. So
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
same here. Come get
I
it. Come
I
get it.
can't tell you how many collectors that I know will team up with their local dealer just to get a dealer badge behind their booth, just so they can
I
attend the show on Wednesday.
bet.
So, I mean, big event.
Absolutely. 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 Is there anything specifically that you guys like, a special item that you guys would like to buy if you get the chance at it? Anything that tickles your fancy while you're there that you're hoping to see?
Every one of these.
yeah,
If I can find an Ada Scudo cob, like that.
them all up. So come by our booth. We'll Thursday.
Please, any Spanish cobs you have, hand struck pieces, anything with a skull on it, Captain Redbeard loves. Any cobs you have, any Spanish material that was minted between like the 1400s all the way up to the 1750s. That's the cob variety, which just means hand struck, pretty much. That stuff is pretty much what we love, what we specialize in. It's what we like.
Yeah, and if it's older than that, then just come see us because it doesn't, you don't really need it. So just come,
That's right.
come
Yeah,
see. Anything older than 1453, just walk
follow
on
the
back
glow
to.
sticks.
Yeah, maybe we'll trade.
We'll just keep swapping them back and forth.
That's right. I will tell you,
But
I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad. I'm not going to be able to go to New York International because that's actually a good chance. One of the companies I work closely with, CNG, has one of the Eidmars, and I probably would have had a very up close and personal experience with it if I was there, but I'm not. But they routinely show up anyway. Sometimes you'll find one at a random dealer. Uh, I'm man, I'm excited about Ancient Greek. There's a bunch of great dealers that are going to be there, like Tamco, like Keith Candiotti. He's one of my favorites. Just and Perry Siegel from Heracles. There's a lot of great people that are going to be there, and then certainly, if I'm fortunate to have you guys as an audience because not often is my area kind of represented. But if you have any kind of interest in ancient coins, it's kind of something that's been on the fringes. Come by. We try to teach. We try to help you guys understand because it's a whole different world. I would say the artwork is different, obviously, but just as interesting as shipwreck. I mean, I told Josh about the story of Julius Caesar getting taken hostage by pirates, right? And then he was so bold, he's like, "No, whatever you're charging for a ransom, I'll take double, and then I'll come back and kill you." And then he did. And so there's a whole like kind of tie together. But that if that does interest you, certainly come by our booth and come talk to us. But I'm just excited to get out there and get to meet everybody. That's going to be one of the best parts.
Definitely. I'm
Is
excited.
there?
We got a lot of
Oh, go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
we've got a lot of content to put together, so I'm excited to see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, Is there like any hot spots, or is there like any after parties that you would recommend? I know it's not like Comic-Con, so we're not going to be hanging out with Mark Hamill or anything
No,
like that in
no. Listen,
at 3
anyone
a.m. at
listening to
a.
this,
Listen to Jeff.
anyone seeing this, listen, I throw the biggest party of the fun show every year. It's Thursday night, right? And it's after dinner. We get there 9 o'clock, right? And it's a great time. It's country music. We play pool. But it's a local line dancing bar I take everyone to, which is really cool. So, we get to listen to country music. You get to drink whatever you like. It's, local. It's funny because it's Orlando. So it's like $4 beers, and we play pool. What's even better is the last couple of years, it's been really hot in January. So we get a cold front this year. So it's gonna be like 40 degrees. And they have like a whole
Oh,
outside
great.
area with like a bonfire and like, live music. So I mean, Josh has been there. So I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of people. We usually get like 40 to 50 dealers come out. It's a good time.
Wow.
It's nice to just relax, release a little bit. I'll also say, for those of you that sell on Whatnot or don't, Whatnot will have representation there, and they usually do like a bowling alley show where they get like all the Whatnot people or live show people. So if you're ever interested on doing better on social media, you're possibly thinking about doing live shows at some point, I would say that might be the best event to try to attend to, because you're going to meet all the people that are doing millions on Whatnot, all the people that have done all of the other live platforms, and you can ask them their opinion and questions and stuff like that. So it's not as fun as my party, but it's a party.
That's cool. That's cool. How about Isaac? Have you? Is there anything that you're looking for that you're excited about that you haven't seen? You didn't get to tell us anything.
Well, so there's just honestly there's infinite stuff to do. It's kind of absurd how many things there are to do. Like 20 or 30 different exhibits of just different stuff, paper money, US coins, world coins. They've got some one case exhibits, and then I think on Friday they're all getting awards. I think there's a first, second, and third place award for all the different exhibits. So I'm excited to go look through all of those. There's a ton of educational seminars on everything from like cleaned coins, which is one of the biggest reasons coins come back from a grading service without a number grade, is because it was cleaned. And so they're gonna do a breakdown on like how to identify them, um, stuff on errors, stuff on investing, stuff on predictions for 2025 from a lot of really prolific people who have been in the industry for decades. So lots of information coming our way, which I'm excited for. And then I just like to look at coins. It'll be my first show and probably the most coins in one spot I've ever seen. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm hoping somebody has. I just want to see and hold in my hands an Olympic gold medal.
Ah,
Well,
that's a good
we got
goal.
an Olympic torch in the office. Is that not good enough for you?
It's not a gold
Jeez.
medal, Jeff. The only way you
Jesus,
hold a gold
Ron,
medal is if you
you
work
get,
there or if you
you
win.
can never make your content guy happy, Jesus.
No, I need a gold medal.
I got an Olympic torch that ran with Muhammad Ali sitting in the corner, and he's just like, ah.
That's
I'm just picking on
hilarious.
him. But you'll probably see it.
Well,
I wouldn't doubt it.
yeah,
There's
I
got to
bet.
be one. There's got to be one somewhere.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. Somebody was hard up and needed some cash, I'm sure. Um, what's it called? Well, do you guys have any parting words? Anything that you guys want to share with the rest of the community?
Just
Besides,
stay
I can't
tuned.
wait to do this in person. Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah,
I mean, the amount of
yeah,
content. This is the first time I've been trying to get a booth section like this together for a hot minute. I've been begging Redbeard to come out here and come across the grand old USA and come join us in Orlando. And he's checked it out a couple times, and now they're coming. And I'm
yeah,
hopefully this show is everything I propped it up to be, so that way they come big time for the next ones. And I
yeah.
mean, so just from all of us coming together, the organic content and camaraderie that's going to come from this is really what I'm most excited for. I mean, I literally can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Same here. How about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm just I'm thrilled to be able to, I talk to these guys all the time, and getting to see all my Instagram friends, and really bring together all the people that we always talk to digitally, and now we get to be face to face and get to put some treasure in some hands, get to share some laughs, even more beers, and a lot of good times. So I'm coming out with a bunch of these shirts. I had these made. I haven't sold really any yet. I got a bunch of Redbeard's relic shirts. So
I got to get
Yeah,
some.
yeah,
keep
Yeah,
one handy for me, man.
and are they the same material from your other shirts too?
yeah, they're
Oh
super
man,
soft. Yeah,
those are the most comfortable. I have a white one, and they are
yeah,
the most. I wear it all the time. It's the most comfortable shirt.
yeah. So I'm gonna bring a bunch of these. I figured this like olive green looks nice, and it's like not too dark, not too light. So when it's hot out,
Yeah.
and then I've done a cool collaboration with an artist buddy of mine, and we've got a bunch of really cool silver skull rings that are like hyper anatomically correct. They look sick. So, and then we're going to be doing a line of them that actually have shipwreck silver in every ring. So,
Oh,
so
Wow.
you guys get to see those. Those are pretty neat. And then just a whole bunch
that's
of other.
super cool.
I'm excited for everybody to come out, see our booth. Definitely make the trip. If you're on the fence about it, you have to come. This is the best show of the entire year. So hope to see you there.
Yeah. Isaac, parting words.
Parting words. You're putting me on the spot here. I thought I already went.
You did, kind of.
Follow everybody on the
Yeah,
screen. That's what I'll
that's
say.
right.
Follow everybody
Absolutely.
on this screen. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming.
You can,
I'm the PRC content guy, so all I'm thinking about is the videos we're going to
you've
make.
got between the four of us or the five of us on here, you've got about, I don't know what, 2,700 years of coin knowledge between all of us. So any area of coins that you want, you can have covered between the group of us here.
Literally
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Isaac, for putting this together. Thank you, Redbeard. Thank you, Premier. And we're excited to see you. Can't wait to see you.
excited.
See you
Can't
guys
wait.
next week.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Oh wow, balloons came up when I did that.
Oh, this
Do they
one.
come up all the time when you do that?
Oh, no.
Balloons. Okay, no balloons. Oh,
Hey.
you got balloons.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Do they?
Thumbs down. Oh, look at that. All right, well.
One of them does a firework. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's Apple. You're not cool enough.
All right, well. Peace out, Isaac. Have a great
See
Sunday.
ya.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.